All right, everybody, welcome back. So, like I said, if you remember watching the last video, I said that I was going to start doing quarterly posts or videos instead of doing month by month. There's a reason why companies measure things in quarters instead of month over month. In the beginning, it was cool because I was doing a 6-month run to see if I could make it before, my time ran out by the end of September. And, well, as you guys may have remember seeing, things were going very well. Well, I'm still in it, so I'm still making videos, as you guys can see here. But, well, let's just say that 2025 was a rough year to say the least. It was the beginning to me starting a new company, and we made it. We did very well, better than I expected I would do. I landed my first client in 28 days. We continue to service that client. We service several other clients. We've started partnering with an organization out of Spain, so that's pretty cool. We're creating voice agents for Spanish clients now, which is very interesting for someone like me because, ironically, I can't actually speak Spanish, but that's why I have members of my team who can speak the language, and so we go through the iterative process of quality control and maintaining the system and whatnot. But besides that, you guys want to kind of know how things went, and let me just say that the last quarter, Q4 of 2025, it was a rough one. If you remember last time we talked, or last time I recorded a video for you guys, it was me outlining that business proposal that I had made to my top client, RBP. And just without getting too deep into it, long story short, it didn't end up going as well as I initially thought. The massive proposal that I presented to them didn't end up working out that way. We're still working on trying to acquire funding to be able to launch the agent project fully without giving away too much information about what that looks like. It just involves voice agents within the roofing industry. So we're working on trying to build up our framework and making the product as good as it can possibly be so that we can acquire actual funding later on down the line. And there came a point where things started to drop off. RBP got into their busy season. We started slowing down. It got to the holidays. It was more difficult to find clients to service. Everybody was, it's the holidays. People are finding it. It's obviously companies still make money during the holiday season. I'm not using that as an excuse, but what I am saying is it slowed down for us personally. And I'm not going to go in and show statements like I have in the past, but just know that from October, November, December, I think total I only generated like 5 to 8K in revenue. It was nothing to write home to your mom about. It was okay, but it was definitely not the best month I had. Now, moving forward into 2026, things have changed. We've renegotiated the contracts, and clients that we service are going to be bringing in $250 a month per serviceable client. If they pay ahead, then they're going to be flagged on the tracker as a serviceable client. If not, we're going to reach out and just let them know, hey, your service is expired, and we're going to keep moving forward like that. And currently, as it stands right now, we're looking at roughly $3,000 in reoccurring revenue. Yes, I finally made it, reoccurring revenue. And combined with reoccurring revenue and new clients that are coming in, we're looking at a projection of roughly $8,000 for the month of January. So that's a really great way to kick off the new year. Now, that's really about the biggest thing that I have to discuss with you guys in terms of improvements that we've made. Now, some new things that have changed is if you can see my background that you're seeing right here, we launched a school community. There's not too many members in here right now, only 29 at the time of recording this. There's a free version, a paid version, and then a VIP version. I don't recommend the VIP version unless that you are really just you need the help and you really want the mentorship. I would highly recommend the middle tier. The middle tier is $97 a month. And no, I'm not here to try to sell you on something. If you want to come check it out, you're more than welcome to check it out, and you can join the community completely for free, right? There's no cost association for just joining the community. Now, if you want to take advantage of the perks that it has in the classroom, we have down here, it's the 90-day from zero to first client AI program. And what this is it's still under development, so I don't recommend purchasing it right now unless you just want to, help fund it to help get it out there. That would be awesome. But essentially what this 90-day program is, it's going to have a guarantee associated with it. And so it's going to be acquire your first client in 90 days or get your money back guaranteed. And my team and I have spent a lot of time developing this. We have a whole 90-day framework. I just am working on trying to crank out the videos to get them uploaded for day 1, day 2, day 3, so on and so forth. It's taking some time. I'm not a content creator by nature, and I'm also not a video editor. But we're making it work. We're getting it out there. And essentially if you join the community, you'll be able to learn more about it. But essentially, the way we're breaking this down is we are guaranteeing that you will be able to service your first client and attain your first client within 90 days. If you don't, you reach out to our team members. We will give you a free 1 month of one-on-one mentorship to assist you with acquiring that first client. And if we still can't get you that client, no questions asked, you'll get your money back guaranteed. All the money you've invested in for the full 3 to 4 months, you will get your money back. And that's how firmly we believe in this process. I feel like I'm in a certain category that allows me to be able to still speak on what it's like to acquire your first client so early on, because it's been less than a year that I've started my business and I acquired mine in 28 days. So it's not easy, but it's also not too difficult. You just have to be able to apply yourself. The number one factor with this community and this program is just showing up. It's being able to commit to something. And I'm not saying that you're going to have 8 hours of classwork each day. Some days you might have a little bit more to work on than others. Most are probably going to fall within the 30-minute to 2-hour range, roughly. Sometimes you're going to have to go out and watch your own videos. But we will provide you with these resources and these references because the thing is, I don't make my own videos, okay? If I made my own videos, I wouldn't go out and watch other people's videos. I'm going to give you guys the resources that I personally use. When I have questions about topics that you guys are going to be learning about in here, I find the resources and I find the subject matter experts about this. So I'm going to be referencing a lot of people throughout this, like Nick Sarov and Drake Sirach and Carter Sirach and Leah Motley. And I'm going to be sending you to different resources to be able to get yourself up to speed and learn a lot of these topics that we're going to be discussing. So if a 90-day from zero to first client program sounds right up your alley and you want to learn how to actually service real clients, this is going to be the program for you. Now, we're also going to have a subsection of the community classroom that's going to be tied strictly to assisting you with finding that industry niche that you want to service. Maybe you're like me and you jumped in here and you don't know what industry to service. A lot of people say, pick the job you used to do, and then you automatically have a foot in that door because you understand that better than the average person. Maybe you don't have that. I didn't have that. I served in the military for 7.5 years, and then I worked at a government facility in a hospital for 1.5 years. Didn't really have enough healthcare knowledge to be able to say that I was an expert in that field. I don't rightfully have the ability to service the U.S. military, so I was lacking a niche in an industry to be able to service. So I kind of just had to figure something out. And if you're in a situation like that, we're going to have an area of the classroom that is going to assist you with figuring out what niche you want to service. And once you figure that out, there are going to be automations that are tied to it that we have done a lot of research associated with it. Let's say you want to target the real estate industry. We will have high ROI performing workflows and automations that you can learn how to build right here. And you can actually service these to real paying clients once you get to the client acquisition portion of the program. So that's what we have planned in the school community. So moving on to another topic. So as you guys are aware, some of the people that I work with, one of the number one people that I work with, Miguel. And Miguel has been really pushing away at the social media aspect of things. And one of the cool things that we've developed together, he built most of the foundation. I went in and refined it, and we built this mostly together, was the LinkedIn automation poster. Now, it's nothing amazing, but what this is something that we've learned is you need to be able to, and we will teach you how to set this full thing up in the community if you join the community. But for now, if you can pick it apart just by looking at this, be my guest. But essentially what this does is it automates post creation and it backlogs it in Google Sheets so that you have a list that automatically pulls new topics each and every day that talks about your niche and the industry that you're trying to service so that you can continuously target it. So let's just go and look at my LinkedIn for a second here. I have been automating my LinkedIn for about 2 weeks roughly now. And let's just go and look at my posts here. So if we go at the 14-day mark, getting close to 10K impressions. We'll go to 28 days. I had a little bit before then. So if we look at the 30-day mark, I've had about 12.5 impressions, and 3 of these weeks have been completely automated. Right about here, where you start to see the uptick. Well, yeah, you can see it right here, 147. That's when I started. So about a month ago, about 3 to 4 weeks ago, I started automating it, and things really shot up, and it's just been gradually climbing every single day, and it doesn't look like it's going to burn out anytime soon. We go to engagements. Now, this is the cool thing about engagements. Some people think like, oh, well, what's the purpose of that? Engagements don't just mean people are interested in what you're posting. It means that these are potential prospects. So what we do on here now is the people that engage with our stuff, if they're reoccurring people, maybe we've already reached out to them, but new people who show interest in engaging and are putting comments on here, we're actively reaching out to and talking, and we've actually acquired a couple clients just by this method. People coming across our posts and saying, wow, this is really fascinating. How can I get involved in this? Or, hey, I'm looking for voice agents. And so let's just go and look at another example here. Miguel himself, right here. He does his own as well. He completely automates his own. And let's see if we can just look at his analytics. Maybe not. I don't think I can see his analytics. His posts have, I think, well, a couple days ago, he was at 40K. He's probably close to 50K at this point. And he's been automating his for, 2 months now, roughly. So if we go and we look at, let's see if we can find a post by him so you can see his posts. These are how his posts turn out. And there's actually very little human in the loop involved. We can incorporate human in the loop. We personally do not take the human in the loop approach. We just monitor it as it comes out. We check it and we make critiques as soon as it comes out. But you can absolutely add a human in the loop factor in there. But it works really good, and he gets a lot of interactions. I know this one doesn't have anything on there, but I've seen posts from him generate up to 20 different comments, actual comments that are people wanting to reach out to him and talk to him about the stuff that he builds. And he's been going for a little over 2 months now. I'm just behind him at a month. I'm catching up. So things are moving in the right direction with this. So if you're interested in automating your content creation on LinkedIn, reach out to us, let us know, and we can definitely hook you up with that, teach you how to do it. We're currently in the process of learning how to connect into Facebook. If any of you guys have tried to connect into Meta's backend API, you know it's extremely difficult. Their API documents are not like anybody else's. It's a beast of its own. And but it's good stuff. It's good stuff. And if we can unlock the Facebook automation concept of it, then that's going to be absolutely huge, because real estate people target Facebook significantly. So that's kind of the goal that we're going towards. We're trying to create a real estate automation for Facebook. And that bridges me into my next topic. So we have successfully reached out to a client. So somebody that I brought on to my team, his name is Avery. Him and I actually, we served in the military together. I'm not sure how long he served for, more than I did. But we served together, and his backend his specialty is cybersecurity and networking. And he used to be part of ethical hacking groups. So I took that and I was like, wow, this is a really, really powerful asset. And I brought him onto the team, and he's been assisting us with building things up. And so I say that because he is involved in real estate. And so he has a lot of great connections in the real estate industry. So as soon as we get this automation spun up that can connect into Facebook, our next plan is to migrate towards targeting the real estate industry. And we've already got people lined up that are interested in testing it out for us. So that's pretty cool. Now, the last thing that I would like to talk about is a interesting new partnership opportunity that I am working on with the guy that actually developed my website. So I'm looking at the website development aspect of things, not me personally, but people that I know of that work in website development. And there's been a very large uptrend in the need for chatbots, especially as websites are getting created. So new businesses literally stand up each and every day, and website developers are getting business each and every day. And so if we can partner with website developers to integrate our chatbots into their stuff, then that sounds like a great opportunity. And so the guy that built my website, he is going to a convention. I think it's called like TechCon or something like that out of India. And he has a booth there, and he officially asked if he could sponsor Hyas. And he's already gone out. He's got a banner and everything. He's got a little booth. I'm actually helping with funding this a little bit. And he is going to take our automations and the solutions that we offer, and he's going to advertise for us there. There's going to be a profit share agreement that's worked out with that. So that's pretty cool. And then we've also got a guy he's from Australia, currently living in South Korea now, though, with his fiance. He's working on marketing, and he's assisting us with the school community launch. So that is the direction that we're going in with a lot of this stuff. So a lot of things moving. We're just trying to see exactly what sticks launching into 2026. But I do think that starting off 2026 with the guarantee of $8,000 coming in this month, I think that's pretty solid, and it's only the 5th day starting. I think so far, at least this month is looking very promising. So I'm excited to see what this year has to hold. And I know that the update wasn't necessarily as amazing. I know some of you probably wanted to see a big celebration about the deal and a new partnership formed with the roofing company. Didn't end up working that way. We're still going in that direction, but it didn't end up working out exactly that way. But that's still on the radar. So stay tuned, follow the page, like the video, subscribe, and reach out if you have any questions. Join the school community. It's free. You just to join the community and talk, it's completely for free. You can talk with our admins. We're planning on starting to host webinars weekly for basic Q&As. And then once we get the 90-day program actually launched and fully out, we'll probably wait till we have about 30 days out, and then I'll start opening it up to the public. I would highly recommend starting that course because it will absolutely fast track you. And it's something that if somebody would have came to me day one and said, hey, if you spend $300 or $100 a month for the next 3 months, so $300, I will guarantee you your first client. And these clients, mind you, like these solutions sell for a minimum of $1,000 plus monthly retainer fees. Okay. So if somebody were to tell me that, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds like an investment. Why would I not do that? Right? So if you're looking to fast track it and not feel like I have no idea what direction to go in, join the community and wait for that to launch because we've got something big coming with this. If you're interested in a mentorship program, we do offer a mentorship program for $2,000 a month. What that gets you is 20 hours of direct one-on-one mentorship from each of our advisors. So you're going to have Avery and Miguel and Ajas and Spike and myself and Alan. We have people that specialize in contracting and compliance, cybersecurity, networking, N8N, coding, voice agents, marketing. We have a large group of people. Anything that a company needs to actually start up, and if you have questions about certain areas, feel free, come and ask us. That's what the mentorship program is for. You'll have 20 billable credit hours that you'll get for $2,000. That's a rate at $100 an hour that you're going to be seeing us. And I know that might sound steep, but if you're looking at other people and you see, Nick Sarav, I think he's like $750 an hour just to chat with. I mean, there are way more expensive people out there. Let me just tell you that. And so what you won't get with them is an unlock to an entire team of people to help you go from absolutely nothing to acquiring your first client. So if a mentorship program sounds viable to you, go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off, come and talk to one of us and we'll get you set up with it. So that's going to be this month's video or this quarter's video. I'll see you guys back in another 3 months. What is that? April? Got January, February, March. So yeah, around April 1st, I should be releasing another video for another update. So I'll see you guys then. And that will be a 1-year progress video too, by the way. So stay tuned for the 1 year progress video that is coming up.